Hello everybody, I'm Storm here. Welcome back to Stellaris. In the last episode, we're continuing with the war, which we have been doing for a while. Well, it's the second war that we've been fighting. We got some occupations down, we got some planets taken. We still have more to do. Hopefully we'll be able to push this all the way to completion here very soon. I've brought the home fleet back for upgrades. They're undergoing upgrades. We have a second task force under production now that we have our naval capacity expanded. We're trying to work on expanding even more. Upgrading our star bases as much as we can. In fact, you need a couple more anchorages. Same thing for you. Don't have enough alloys. All right. But yeah, our hyper relay network is almost complete. We just have a couple more to build, I think. We got this one under construction. We have that one under construction. They should be done relatively soon. All of the currently colonizable planets are colonized. Our economy looks okay, looks good. We have pretty good income. We might have to burn off some energy credits here soonish. Yeah, we are doing well so far. Now, this might be a bit of a shorter episode because I am not feeling great, but I don't really have a place to kind of move this episode, so I'm gonna do what I can here. Let's take a look at the planet that we are currently bombing. A lot of allied ships. Yeah, still a lot there, way more than I want to try and land on. Admiral Xylon Zebo has died at the age of 122. Task Force 1's admiral, so we're going to have to recruit a new one. I'm going to go with you. Right, are there any more mining stations that we need to build? No. Love is universal. A report came in earlier that a synthetic from the local pleasure palace had disappeared on Alpha Centauri Tertius. Fortunately, the synthetic has been found. That our first local security forces were afraid the synthetic had gone rogue and could potentially corrupt other synthetics, but it seems the cause of the short disappearance is less apocalyptic than that. The synthetic has apparently developed some form of familiarity system within its artificial intelligence to a particular colonist. When we separate it from this colonist, it seems to stop working as efficiently and starts complaining about the existential dread of being all alone in the universe. The synthetic now lives with the colonist and has managed to greatly increase how the district they live in functions. Resource output and efficiency has gone up greatly. Perhaps one day they can teach us a thing or two about their unique relationship. Alright, a synth pop has found love in your colony. Okay then. Very well.
Research complete.
Oh yeah, we've been taking care of some of the cheaper. We can get proper synthetics. I'm not so sure. Oh, kyber crystal mining. We need that. Oh yeah, I need to pick a ascension perk. We're kind of limited here in how many more of those we're gonna get. So I'm actually kind of holding off because I'd like some of these. But we need to do some research first. Alright, since we're going to be getting the kyber crystal research, let's get my construction ships moved into position to start building those. High Kingdom of Sabate has joined the Mutual Assistance Coalition. Okay. Vivian Union has subjugated the High Kingdom. Okay. Alright. Yeah, we can afford to reinforce that fleet. Also... Oh. To make sure that we're getting the anchorages what we're supposed to be having. There we go. Now, we are up to 414. Excuse me. So I was saying, we're up to 414 naval capacity. So, let's take Task Force 2. What can we add here? Can we start adding battleships? Yes, we can add one of each. Would like to get them up to 3 cruisers. Don't quite have the capacity for that yet. Nope. We need to get that down around 300 strength, give or take. I would think. End of the Transvimian Skull Lords. Okay, well, looks like they had some rebels. They got wiped out. Alright, what's going on with the galactic community anyway? Voting to enact resolution pan-galactic recycling initiatives. We'll go ahead and support that. How is the home fleet looking? Still undergoing repairs? Not repairs, upgrades. They're at 91%. Then we'll have to see if they have any more upgrades that need to be done after that. The Romana Sacred Covenant has been destroyed. Alright. The Kreshk Alliance subjugated the Superkillic Cooperative. Okay.
Upgraded.
They're all separated from the Cooperative of Arvoth. Superkillic Interplanetary Nation.
Incoming transmission.
Well, that's new. Aren't those all systems that I have claims on? Well, not all of them, but a lot of them. If we can get claims on everything, then we might try and see if we can, bring those in. What are your... You guys are fanatic xenophilic pacifists. They have constructed a stellar particle accelerator. I kind of need to do that. Need to find a candidate star. Relay links forged. It is done. Today, we present the galaxy with one of our grandest accomplishments yet. The joining of our hyperrelay network with that of our friends, the Gulk-Furky Crusaders. Lavish ceremonies have been held throughout the Republic, unanimously heralding this proud new link we share. It is said that for the moment, all petty jealousies have been forgotten, all apathies and indifferences cast aside. Blended with this sense of pride and ambition is a shared confidence in the days to come. Working side by side, we have torn down a barrier we once thought insurmountable, ushering in a new age of mutual prosperity and friendship. Okay then. So they say. We have connected our capital with the Gulk-Furky Crusaders through a hyperrelay network. The Meta Gulk-Furky Transstellar, which is these guys. Photonic matter shield boost. Plasma accelerators. Antimatter clouds. Defense grid supercomputers. Sublight. Unlocks edict. Abstract physics path. Micro wormhole generation. Okay. Not sure we necessarily need that right now. Advanced shield capacitors. You know, let's grab that. Let's see. Settlement AI. Building cost minus 10%. Orbital ecosystems. Research storage. Gene tailoring. Fleet command limit. Galactic Stock Exchange. Merchant jobs. Trade value. I'm thinking the galactic markets.
We have found an anomaly. From time to time, our sun...
Okay, I don't know why we suddenly started playing the tutorial for that. Does that mean we have the Kyber crystal? No. 5 months. And there is our new... Actually, can we go ahead and say build a hyper relay there? Yes, build a hyper relay there. And that will connect us to this hyper relay line. This hyper relay is complete, so I want you to head there. We have negative consumer goods. Not great. Build an industrial district. Anything that we can do here for more manufacturing? Turns food into amenities and trade value. No. Hydroponics farm produces food. Let's see. Algae specialists turn food into alloys. Interesting. Spice fields. Spice farmers turn food into consumer goods. Yes, let's do that. And in the meantime, what we'll do is we'll go to our market, we'll go to our consumer goods buy, and we'll go ahead and bump that up a little bit more. Let's see. New Hamburg. What do we have here? Generator world. Get into the generator district going. And also get me an energy grid. Because our energy credit economy is just excellent. Anything we're deficient on, we can just buy. Alright, that's finished this construction. That's finished its construction. The Ritu Flame Builders have declared war on the Ritu Star Alliance. They have some rebels. The Super Killik in Interplanetary Nation is becoming more materialist. So they're now xenophilic, pacifist, materialists. Alright, now let's take a look at what's going on over here. Not quite there yet. They'll have a ways to go. How is the home fleet looking? Why are you moving? Probably because I told you to. It's that... I don't know what I was thinking there. Move, please. Thank you. Alright, home fleets. Actually, what I want you to do is move out to the front. It's gonna take you a while. But we're gonna swap. We're gonna send the home fleet out there. We're gonna bring Task Force 1 back. We're gonna get them upgraded. And hopefully this all is just ends here soon. I mean, the Athenians can't win. I mean, they literally cannot. So... I still do believe that there needs to be adjustments to the way war score is handled. And capitulation is handled in Stellaris. Because this just turns wars into just never-ending slogs. I mean, that may be what they're going for, but I don't know. One of our envoys died. That isn't anything I need to really worry about.
Research complete.
Alright, there's our Kyber crystal. Mining. Orbital ring. Yes. Alright. Construction ships. You. Let's get all that taken care of. Oh, there's one there. There's one up there as well. The First Strike Legion of the Dux of Novia, the Athenians are becoming more militaristic. Well, good luck with that. Oh, my allies have landed. Oh, very well. We'll send one of our armies in.
Construction complete.
Not sure who actually landed. But we'll send our armies in to provide support. As long as they're using all clone armies. Definitely looking like they are going to need help.
Construction complete.
Let's send our other army in as well.
Construction complete. Incoming transmission.
What's that? Establish an embassy. Yep, that's fine. Alright, we've just about got this. Three sapient species on Procyon Prime. Our nation formerly known as the Romanus Galactic Nation has been destroyed. Alright. That was the Blorg, I believe. Yep, that was a Blorg that had landed troops.
Construction complete.
Alright, this system should now be fully occupied. I believe it is, yes. Alright, let's move on to the next system that needs to be occupied, which I think is going to be this one. Alright, Task Force 1. Move in. Bring all of my armies as well. You head over here and build mining stations. You head down here to build mining stations. And you... We need a candidate star. This candidate star, I think, might work. What about this one? There's a bunch of planets. Alright. Hold on. Habitat, hyper relay, stellar particle accelerator. We need 4,000 alloys. I believe I can supply 4,000 alloys. Done. Build it. This pulsar also would not have been a bad idea. Can we terraform a toxic world? No. End of the Tauverite Star Union. Alright. Oh, are we no longer at war? The Dux of Nova Athenia made peace with the Vivisandia Alliance. The Blorg Commonalty took 9 more systems? No, I mean, goodness gracious, they've almost completely wiped them out. Vivisandia has become independent. Propose subjugation. Let's see. Distance. Yeah, that's not going to work. Well, they are now independent, so that works. All right, well that means that the Blorg are now enormous, which is fine. We'll just have to do tall play. We'll have to see how we can do that. You come home for upgrades. The home fleet can turn itself around and come back home. Actually, home fleet head to the Nimroth system. The Dark Imperium has been chosen as the new president of the Federation. How's the Federation looking? Anyway, we are level 3. Succession type rotation. Federation fleet construction. Board declaration. Majority vote. Yeah, I think we want that to be majority vote rather than... Yeah, we've already voted yes. We just need to wait for that to finish. The Delphi Alliance will now guarantee the independence of the Duxo Nova Athenia. Really? You guys. Okay then. I mean, there's not much of them left after all of that. I'm thinking the Blorg might have some internal issues. What was that? Oh no, we don't want to kick them from the Federation. In fact, what I'd like to do is... They have a pirate fleet. Yeah, we could definitely take them. Is there independence being guaranteed by anybody? Commercial Pact, Research Agreement, Migration Treaty, Closed Borders. No. They are a bulwark under the Kreshk Alliance.
An alien empire has established communications.
The hierarchy of Stellaris has joined. They are a bulwark under the Dark Imperium. Okay, then. I think they used to be a chunk of the Gulkfurki Crusaders. You guys are a bulwark under the Ritu Flame Builders. We are supporting their independence from the Ritu. You might have to fight them. Oh yeah, we're probably gonna fight them. No matter getting our ships home. Oh yeah, we need to get our transport fleets back home as well.
Research complete.
Alright, advanced shield capacitors. We have ion pulse missiles. Yeah, let's grab that. That's going to be relatively quick. The Duxo Nova Athenia has joined the Mutual Assistance Coalition. Well... it looks like that the Vimian Union has disintegrated. So it would seem. There's now the Vimian Union. There is the Interstellar Trans-Vimian Union, and there is the Vimian Galactic Confederation, and the High Kingdom of Sabate. Yep. And the Tribes of Renth. No, I'm thinking that working our way towards the cooperative of Arvoth and trying to subjugate them is gonna be better, because I would like control of the Galactic Core to some extent. What if I propose subjugation to them? Just straight up. Expansion permitted. Overlord conflicts. Join Overlord in the defensive wars. Unified sensors. That is a positive, and that will be accepted. New loyalty. Expansion permitted. Proceed.
Construction complete.
Just waiting for them to agree to it. Bingo. There it is. We have now subjugated them as a vassal. We just need to begin improving their loyalty, which to do that, we're going to go to their capital. Let's see, Overlord Garrison, monthly loyalty change. Yes. Their loyalty should be increasing because we configured it that way.
An alien empire has established communications.
Now, the problem is that is going to impact our cohesion. It shouldn't be too much of a problem. Tribes of Renth. Rathelian Trade League. Okay, so the tribes of Renth, I think, were subjugated. Yep, they were subjugated by the Rathelian League, so they have now become part of our faction. Our federation, not faction, that's a different game. Alright, let's get our hyper relay networks connected. Alright, so we now have access to the galactic core. Connected capitals. I don't really care about my intel and the Ducks of Nova Athenia. They are no longer a threat to anybody. Alright, Galactic Stock Exchange. Research complete. What we're looking for is atmospheric manipulation. Great spice fields. Climate restoration. Primitive creation. Let's grab that. Engineering research from researchers. No. City district housing +1. I wonder if I could propose subjugation of these guys as well. Nope, they're in a federation. Oh, they are in a federation? Oh, they joined the Mutual Assistance Coalition. Ah, that's going to be a slight... Well, will it be a slight headache? Yeah, it would be a slight headache. Because it's these guys. Spear Compact, Zorat Assembly. The Galactic Meta...
Transmission.
Hold on. Pause. Pause for a second. Please, thank you. Alright, the Blord Commonalty wishes to invite the United Republic of Naris into the Federation. They are egalitarian, xenophilic materialists. That's good. They are a very large, powerful nation who've been associated with us for a while. So I vote yes. It's going to impact our cohesion a lot, but we're doing everything we can to do that. You want an embassy? The Ritu Star Alliance wants an embassy. I don't know how long you're going to survive there. The scientist Emma von Wrangel has died at the age of 127. Was that a science ship, or was that a research position? No, it was not a research position. Did not appear to be a science vessel either. So I guess they just were not busy at all.
Incoming transmission.
Hierarchy of Stellaris wants a migration treaty. Yeah. That's fine. The tribes of Vrenth want a migration treaty. We'll agree.
An alien empire has established communications. An alien empire has established communications.
And this is what I was afraid of with the Blorg. Blorg Star Union. Galactic Blorg Confederacy. Great Blorg Hegemony. The Blorg Enterprises. The Blorg Monopoly. Lane Tertius reports that they have successfully produced a genetically engineered parasite designed to kill the resilient parasite that has infected everyone on the colony. Good idea. What could possibly go wrong? Well, yep. All of the Athenian territory that they absorbed has now tried to break away because, of course, they did. I wonder if we could propose subjugation to them. The Blorg Monopoly, definitely. We could probably propose subjugation to. Neutral attitude and distance. Or maybe not. Well, now we're going to have to see what comes of that. But I think this is where we're going to go ahead and end the episode. I'm kind of running out of steam a little bit, so some interesting developments. The, hold on. Did our invitation of the Republic, United Republic of Naris fail? Yep. Those, my transport fleets were forced out. Alright, yep. We're gonna have to see what goes on there. And yeah, all I can guess is that the invitation failed. Well, let's try it one more time.
Evading hostile fleet.
Hostile fleet? That's pirates. What do I have a science vessel out there for?
Construction complete.
It's probably out there analyzing debris. Bring them home. Alright. I just want to see how this vote's going to go, and then we'll call it a day there. Or maybe the disintegration of the Blorg interfered with it. It looks like it's going to succeed. Come on, Citizen Union of Canis. Place your vote. What I'm guessing is that we'll need to wait until the month transitions over, and then they will join. The Pan-Galactic Recycling Initiative has been passed.
Incoming transmission.
Yep, there they go. The Confederation, the Cooperative of Arvoth wants a research agreement. We will definitely agree to that. All right. And with that, we're going to go ahead and end the episode. So, hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.